Hi there, and welcome to my kitchen. Normally, I never show you anything that I haven't made before, but the other day I was prowling around in a Goodwill store and I found an old cookbook. And y'all know, if y'all watch my channel any at all, how much I love old cookbooks. This one is from 1969. It's the Better Homes and Garden Meat Cookbook. And this little bitty thin book has 400 meat recipes, seafood, poultry, and meat salad dishes. How to serve, prepare, store, and buy. It's a neat little book. We're going to have stuffed peppers tonight. But we're going to have the stuffed peppers out of this little book. They're called chicken stuffed peppers. I have never heard of stuffing peppers with chicken, ever. That's the first time I've ever seen a recipe in all of the years and all of these cookbooks that I have never seen that. Normally it's always ground beef or leftover pork roast chipped up, beef roast chopped up and put in there, but never poultry. So we're gonna give that a shot because it is completely different, but it only has 7 or 8 ingredients and I have them all and we're gonna do it. All right. In my freezer, I keep, whenever they're on sale or I can get them, I put up bell peppers, onions, celery, anything that can be just thrown in a bag and put in the freezer for when I need it, I do it. Now, since there's only 2 of us, I usually pack them in 4. The recipe actually says that it will fill 6 stuffed peppers, so I may or may not have any left. This according to how good I stuff them. And these are really nice peppers. But that's all you do. You don't have to blanch them. You don't have to do anything. You just put them in the freezer and then you have them. You can cut them up, or you can, do them like I did and just leave them near, just take the tops off and the seeds out, and they're good to go and ready for a stuffed pepper. All you need is the stuffed peppers, some chicken. I'm just going to use 1 chicken breast because it's a really kind of big one and there's just 2 of us. If you need more than that to make more peppers, obviously you would do that. Some pimentos. Pimentos was really big back in the 60s and 70s. Every recipe almost in all my little old cookbooks have pimentos in them. They're kind of a lost art. If you don't have them, just leave them out. Curry powder, some minced onion, a cup of mayonnaise, and some celery and rice. We're good. First thing we're going to do is cut some celery. It says you need a whole cup of celery. And I'm guessing that 2 nice stalks will give me a cup of celery. So we're just going to cut it small. Oop. This knife is sharp. Finally got Randy to do it for me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it just flies right through. I can't do that rocking thing but I can do that. I know I was really close because I think that I am absolutely going to fill up this cup. Ha-ha! That's what happens when you do it for years upon years upon years. Look at that. Perfect. 2 stalks, 1 cup. There we go. Move that out of the way. I'm going to take my chicken breast and we're going to cube it up. Alright, and I got me some paper towels, and I'm going to dry that chicken off just so it's easier to handle. There we go. And I'm going to cut it down the center. And then I'm going to cut it on the side. And I'm going to turn it around and cut it again and make my cubes. I kind of did a little sing-songy there, I'm sorry. But we're just making cubes. I'm going for a medium heat. That's all I ever really cook on is medium heat. I never like really seriously burn my pans up. Alright, and if y'all watched my last video, I fried some French fries. So I had lard in here. Well, what I did was I just warmed up my lard so I could pour it out, and I left just enough in the bottom so that I have nice coating on there, and I'm going to put my celery and my chicken right in this pan. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just drop that right on in there. Hear that little sizzle? That's what you're looking for. I just love cast iron. And this one is probably, I don't know, it's probably 50 years old. It's very, very old. Okay, and because this is chicken breast, I'm going to go ahead and drop the celery in there because it'll probably take as long to cook that celery down as it does that chicken breast. So we're just going to go ahead and drop those in there. All right. I'm going to get a little salt. If I can find, there it goes. And then we're just going to give it a little salt, maybe a half a teaspoon or so. Okay, and we're just going to brown that up. We don't even have to worry necessarily about cooking it done because it's going to go in the oven in that pepper. So we just want to get it nice and brown and get that celery soft. Alright, we're just going to give it a little go round. Make sure we're not sticking. And we're not, because my pan just got cleaned and it is right. Now while my chicken and my celery are cooking down over there, I'm going to take some of my pimentos. Probably just one. Come on out of there. I don't know how they shove that big old thing in the jar. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to cut this into really small cubes. Now I'm going to rock this a little bit and get those really small. Okay, now in the pan they go. Now we're going to add a teaspoon of curry. And I am going to measure that because curry, you know, is a strong spice, and I've never had this before, so we're going to follow the recipe to the letter today. Then we can change it. And we're going to go ahead and add those minced onions in there. Give that a stir. Now we're going to turn the stove off. And we're going to add about a cup of cooked rice. So I'm just going to take this and scoop it down in here. I went ahead and made the rice earlier so that I wouldn't take so long. Okay, we have 1 cup of rice. That's definitely going to fill 4. And 1 cup of mayonnaise. Now we're going to get that all incorporated, because then we're going to stuff those peppers. See what I mean? I've never seen a stuffed pepper like this, but it sounds, and it looks good. So we are definitely going to give it a try. Now we're just going to stuff those peppers. Yep, that's what I thought. I had just enough for 4. They must have had really small bell peppers back then, because this is going to be perfect for 4. Okay, now it says to add a small amount of water to your pan. So I'm just going to put just, like a cup of water in there. It said small amount, so that looks good to me. And now we're going to put it in a 350-degree oven for about 45 minutes. In we go. And we'll see you in 45 minutes. Here we go. Ah, look at that. Voila. Right, let's get this on a plate and get that taste test done. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Hey, Randy asked me, could he have some cheese on his? So, we're going to just sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on there. Just like that.
More. No, I'm okay.
No, that's plenty.
I'm just
That's plenty.
Okay, guys, I've never had this before. This is going to be an exciting moment for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait, actually. It's creamy chicken. Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to annihilate this thing here. And get it all cut up.
I don't know if you had to go that far.
I'm going to eat it.
What you think?
I think it's relatively delicious.
All right. Yeah, don't discount those old cookbooks. You can find amazing meals in there for very little money. That whole dinner probably didn't cost $6. Yeah.
It's interesting, that's for sure.
Interesting or good?
No, it's good.
Okay.
But it's interesting because it's kind of like one of those things you don't know what to expect when you take a bite.
Yeah.
And then your mouth has to, or your taste buds have to be tantalized. Look at Essie over there, she's staring at me. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, no, this is good. I didn't stand here and eat this all night. But I think we're going to go ahead and call her quits, right?
Okay.
This is definitely good, guys. And yeah, no problem.
All right.
All right, we're out of here.
See you in the next video. Bye.
Yep.